many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside. George against Curry. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That'll be his second foul of the game. Ball ejected for Stephen Curry.
Coming out of the floor for your Warriors.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. George outside, on the wing, Sexton. 5 on the clock. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Golden State.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
To the middle. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. When it comes to the Utah Jazz, it's evident that they are in rebuild mode.
Yeah, you know, B.A., after trading away both Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in the summer of 22, the Jazz are focused on starting new and building a team with young talent.
The Jazz have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. George, a deep 3. And another miss by Utah. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Thompson gets a good look. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Thompson's got his second basket.
Remarkable display of ball handling from Thompson. Nice handles.
Tipped away. And the Warriors pushing it up now. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Jazz basketball.
To win the drought. And Collins lays it up and in.
This is what they like about marketing. He will make the next pass when the defense overplays him.
Wiggins passes to Green. Here's a 3 from Paul. He buries it from 3.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. And a switch here also for Utah. Clarkson's checked in. On the wing, Thompson. Pass Wiggins. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Drops one in from the wing.
With a bit of an old-school feel to his game, Wiggins refuses to shy away from the mid-range.
Clarkson for 3. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Back to Thompson. Pass to Green. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Here's Kessler. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Kuminga, the pass to Green, to the right side. From 18 feet away, it's hauled in by Sensabaugh. And the Jazz with possession. 17-point game. Takes the 3. And another miss by Utah. Golden State has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Pass to Green. Here's Paul. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Down low. It's stolen. Here's Podziemski. Green, the pass to Kuminga. Kessler with a rebound. Dunn outside. On the wing, Clarkson. Pass to Kessler. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Warriors with the rebound. To the inside. Kuminga's shot is off.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Here's Dunn. Drops in the three.
An area where Dunn continues to work, improving his range, so the defense has to respect him out there.
18 feet out. That's good from Paul. On the assist from Green. Paul's got 5.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Hendricks. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
I like the feed from Clarkson, showing he's more than just a scorer.
Pass to Green. This one for 3. Looney controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. More 2K action in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. A very convincing performance from the Warriors so far.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
And they have the guys to do it. Play your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Clay at the 1 and the 2. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Horton Tucker can't hit. The Warriors' shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Thompson, that's good. He has 6. Smitty, if you could choose one current guy to play alongside, who would it be?
Ooh, that's a tough question, B.A., but I'm going to go with Steph Curry. I think the reason why is because of the range he shoots it with will give me a lot of room on the other side to get buckets. Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the 3.
Out to Thompson. The 3 hits the trifecta. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
High arcing shot. Blocked!
Yeah, staying engaged defensively. Sexton, a rare swat.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Kuminga. Collins with the rebound.
Warriors foul. Trace Jackson Davis. First personal foul. Second team foul.
For Utah, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. You know, when analyzing the game of Colin Sexton, this is a guy who can score from all 3 levels, Grant.
You know, this is what his team has asked him to do, to be aggressive on offense and to shoot the ball with confidence too, B.A.
Taylor Horton Tucker doing a nice job of finding his teammates. They are loving it.
Wiggins finds Thompson. Fires for 3. Rebound, Utah. In transition, here come the Jazz. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Lauri Markkanen has become the go-to scorer for the Jazz. Coach Will Hardy said, quote, "It's not easy going from being a role player to being the guy. There's an emotional part of being counted on like this, and he's handled it very well. To have the evolution that he has had is something that he should be very, very proud of." Brian?
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much, Allie. Good stuff there. And he ends up missing both free throws. And Graham, despite the lack of a superstar offensive weapon, the Jazz, one of the more efficient offenses.
Yeah, BA. In two areas where they separate themselves, they shoot a ton of threes, and they do a really good job tracking down those long rebounds on the offensive glass.
George passes to Markkanen. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Thompson. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Horton Tucker on the wing. The three is up. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
The quick release there for Taylor Horton Tucker. I love the consistency.
Here's Wiggins. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Ball comes in for Kuminga. Inside, Collins. And it's Utah scoring again.
Inside, John Collins knows how to be forceful, muscles his way to his shot.
The kick out to Paul. Pass to Looney. Wiggins right side. On the wing, Thompson puts up a 3. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Klay Thompson is really putting in the work on the offensive end, trying to make a big impact on the scoreboard.
Here's Collins. Now George. Horton Tucker, the pass to Sexton. Back to Horton Tucker. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Golden State. They led the game at one point by 20. Thompson left side. Outside Payton. From the arc. Horton Tucker grabs the miss. The Jazz have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. George passes to Horton Tucker. Drains the triple. Horton Tucker's got 6.
If Taylor Horton Tucker's three-point shot is falling, it will make him truly dangerous.
Stolen by Collins. On the break. Oh, there's the alley. Can't complete the lob. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Warriors. 13-point lead. Here's Paul. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Pass to Sexton. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
As usual, he's laser focused on defense. That's a nice shot contest.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
And making the extra pass. Wiggins' teammates appreciate his willingness to get it to them when they're uncovered.
And Utah calls time here.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. On the wing, Clarkson. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Team's fourth.
1:02 left to play in the second quarter. Clarkson for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got his 5th rebound in this one. Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. The Jazz shooting only 36% during the second. And out of bounds, the Warriors will take it.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Here's Curry. 46 seconds left to play in the half. And the tip in on the offensive boards.
The effort from Looney on the offensive glass. A hustle player who really wills himself out there.
Over to the wing. Back to Dunn. It's stolen by Green. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And Curry throws it down.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Curry against Clarkson. Launches it from deep. And Chris Paul clears it away.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, baby.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
On the wing, Clarkson to stop the run. The offensive rebound. Launches it. Sinks it from distance.
Jordan Clarkson doing a great job of getting ready for that pass, and he made it look easy.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. But over and back. There's the triple. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
And so it's Klay Thompson making highlights for the call. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
26. The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this. Klay Thompson putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 12 points. And now with the second half about to...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And you know, Klay Thompson has been really making it happen, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last two quarters.
So the Utah 5 right now. We got George. Also Colin Sexton out there. Lauri Markkanen out there with John Collins. And it's Hendricks in at power forward. Pass to Thompson. Outside for Green. For three. Thompson, no good. Utah shooting 34% thus far in this game.
And Smitty, when it comes to John Collins, what do you like about this guy?
What I love, Grant, he's a team guy. He'll play the 4, he'll play the 5. He'll do whatever's necessary so his team can win.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Thompson outside. To the paint. Jackson Davis misses. Utah's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. George scanning the floor. Here's Hendricks. Green covering. George outside. 4 on the clock. Off the mark there with a 3. Golden State has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Here's Thompson. Here's Jackson Davis. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
It's Thompson, high post. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. It's George on the wing. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Collins. Outside for Sexton. Markkanen right side. Utah, the rebound. Back to Sexton. It's Markkanen on the wing. Ooh, Markkanen, confident from long range.
From distance, Markkanen with the picture-perfect mechanics and the height to almost always get a clean look. Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
It's Markkanen on the wing. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Green. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Golden State. Pass to Thompson. Shot from 16. And he hits the jumper. Thompson's got 14.
The mid-range jumper is automatic for Klay Thompson.
Outside Sexton. Back to George. Now here's Markkanen. From downtown. Ooh, Markkanen showing off the range there.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Timeout called the Warriors. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Warriors head coach Steve Kerr has somewhat of a hands-off approach. He said, quote, coaching isn't controlling. My goal by the end of the year is to just sit there and do nothing. And that means it works because that's what a coach's job is. It's not to pull strings, call every play, and direct traffic. It's to say, this is your team. BA?
Yeah, that's how you have to think about it, right? Thanks, Allie. Collins passes to Sexton. Kicks it out to Markkanen. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that one. And there's the whistle. Foul on the Golden State Warriors.
You know, he's exceptionally focused, well-liked by his teammates. Markkanen looks to be a centerpiece for the future because he knows he makes a living at the line. He invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
For Utah, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. It's Markkanen on the wing. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Green. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Wiggins has space. Again, Golden State.
This demonstrates assertiveness. You know Wiggins is feeling it when he's rising and firing like this.
2 minutes.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wiggins.
Utah basketball.
Utah with the ball, trailing by 13. Here's Horton Tucker. And they recover it. Pass to Markkanen. Fires the 3.
Now, since he was traded to Golden State in 2020, Wiggins has become a very capable defender.
Green up top. Back to Payton. Outside Curry. Here's the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Curry's got 11 points.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Now Markkanen, guarded by Payton. To halt the run. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a 3-point play. Curry. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
The kick out to Wiggins. Lets the 3 fly. And the Warriors with another 3.
And once Wiggins turns it on, he's tough to slow down. And right now, he is rolling.
Timeout called the Jazz. How about Andrew Wiggins? Man, is he playing well.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double. Whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. And stolen by Paul. Pass to Kuminga. Some solid defense from Markkanen.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Here's Podziemski. Wiggins, right side. Outside Kuminga. Over Clarkson. Tips it up. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Wiggins has got 9 points now in the second half.
And quickness to the ball. Wiggins has elite traits, and you saw them in that sequence.
Dunn, the pass to Markkanen. Jacks up a three. Watch that corner. Markkanen.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Podziemski. He's covered by Clarkson. Pass to Podziemski. The kick out to Wiggins. Blocked! Markkanen with it. He's got 17. And here's the fast break. Shot is up. Again, Golden State.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control.
Ooh, good defensive intensity. But you have to stay in control always.
No good on the free throw.
A veteran in this league, Jordan Clarkson is known as a fantastic scorer. Someone who can fill it up from all 3 levels.
And he nails the third. It's been all about Andrew Wiggins for Golden State. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And a moment now. Pharmacy.
Sabi niya, malamat daw. Ha? Malamat daw. I-check naman. Salamat daw. Good night. Para sabi good night. Oh? Oo ah. Good night. Sabi. Okay na. Chill lang. Okay lang. Okay lang. Gusto yung laptop mo? 5 years time na makakaano pa yun? Updated pa yun? Check natin mga pwede. Pero nakita mo yun. sabihin nun, naka-SSD yun.
Assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. CP3 and Clay team up in the backcourt. Kevon Looney is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. That's the Warriors 5. Clarkson for 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 4 assists in the game.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride. Answering back with a 3 of his own.
Excellent play coming at the right time, too, guys. They need to string together some defensive and offensive possessions just like that.
Pass to Thompson. Oh, Klay Thompson delivers.
Sometimes you forget how tall Klay Thompson is, which is what helps him score inside.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Here's Clarkson. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
This is where Clarkson is at his best, moving downhill with authority.
Back to Paul. About a minute and a half into the 4th now. Pass to Kuminga. Unloads from 13. Rebound, Utah. Thompson with a steal. To the middle. Back to Kuminga. Down low. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Kuminga. And the Warriors lead by 13. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
Counted. Thompson's got 23.
Even late in his career, no one passes it better than Chris Paul.
Pass to Hendricks. On the wing, Clarkson. And another miss by Utah. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the 4th. Kuminga finds Paul. And is blocked. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Snappy dribble move by Jordan Clarkson. The defender just couldn't keep up.
To the left side wing. Pass to Thompson. Over Clarkson. Kessler with a rebound. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. John Collins checked in for Utah. Sexton comes in for Clarkson. And for the Warriors, they're shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Thompson in the post. George defending. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
The length of Thompson is deceptive. He uses it well to draw fouls inside.
For the Jazz, Clarkson's checked in for Kessler, and Markkanen subbed in for John Collins.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling, and the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Inside, Markkanen. Nice touch inside there from Markkanen.
Really showcasing his skills in this one. Markkanen has all the talent you need.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
Jazz Lofton. Umer, your 7th.
Intercepted. Thompson passes to Green. To the inside. And the layup is good off the glass.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Thompson against Sexton.
Dominant play by Klay Thompson, rising up for a beautiful jam.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Sexton. Back to George. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. And here's Markkanen. Here's Lofton. 5 to shoot. Markkanen. Pass to Yurtseven.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Off the mark. And a bad shot there. The Warriors have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Ball stolen. Inside. Here's Sexton. Thompson with the block.
Don't let Klay Thompson's scoring overshadow what he gives you at the defensive end.
Oh, Green flexing on him with the strong finish.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Thompson attacking. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Warriors.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Andrew Wiggins.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm. And that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
Gets the three to fall.
That's just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there. And he's been relentless.
And we're going to have a jump ball. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Paul. And he's going for the lob. It's rebounded by George. Left side Sexton. Now here's Yurtseven. And here's George. Defended by Thompson. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Kuminga up top. And he goes in for the dunk.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
To the middle. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here now with Klay Thompson. And Klay, congratulations on the win. How satisfying is it winning games in front of this devoted crowd?
Well, we always want to put on a show for our fans. They deserve it. They show up every single night. And it's just fun to protect home court.
It's one of the best places to play in the league, no doubt. Thanks, Klay.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
They're waiting for that. They're waiting for that. We got to spread the floor, guys.
Oh! No! He wasn't there! He wasn't there! Come on, man! Come on.
And now the starting lineup. At power forward, Taylor Hendricks.
Oh, wow. Got it back. Watch the roll, watch the roll, watch the roll. Watch the roll, watch the roll. Yep. Move, Dirt. Oh, Dirt.
Dirt said he had something. And that's the player introductions completed. So it's the NBA on 2K. And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Moran and Bane in the backcourt together. Santi Aldama out there with Jackson. And it's Williams in at the 3. And for Los Angeles, it's LeBron at power forward with 8. AD as the center. D'Lo and Reeves as the backcourt duo. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward position. Well, we got an old-fashioned matchup on our hands tonight, Grant. Two teams who deploy impactful big men.
Yeah, B.A. And in a league where perimeter play so often is the deciding factor, tonight I expect this to be a slugfest inside.
Russell connects on the foul line jumper.
You know, I love seeing players use the middle of the court. It just opens up your options, and for a guy like Russell, it gives him a lot of freedom offensively.
The shot's good on the assist by James. Russell's got 5 now.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Just electric. Ja Morant. I mean, someone you pay to see.
And James has got the ball here for Los Angeles. It's a 3-point game. Russell with the ball. He's picked up by Bane. Shot is good by Reeves.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Back to Morant. And there's the drive. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Love the attacking mindset of Morant. Gets him to the line.
And he drops him first. Grant, when you look at the Memphis team from last year, everyone was under 30 years of age.
Yeah, and a lot of upside there. But the move this summer to bring in veteran leaders like Marcus Smart, I mean, he fits their timeline, B.A., and can also balance some of that youth with experience.
Now, here's James. The shot by Russell, no good.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Moran against Russell. Morant surveying the floor. Shot clock at 5. Pulls up. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
The shot by Reeves, no good. Morant against James. Comes up empty down low. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And the basket by Hachimura.
Terrific imagination, creativity. Russell already one of the league's more intriguing playmakers.
For Memphis, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Knocked away. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. On the wing, Reeves from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant, the pass to Bane. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Violation. Los Angeles ball.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. The shot by Russell, no good.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Aldama, some solid defense from James.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
And stolen by Bane. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Outside Russell. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Russell's got 7.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
Morant against Hachimura. Pass to Williams. Bane with it. Left side Morant. To the wing, right side. Williams passes to Bane. 4 on the clock. Here's Morant. And Reeves pulls it down. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Lakers.
Bully ball. LeBron has been doing that since he stepped into the league.
Well, the Lakers moved from Inglewood to this downtown arena back in '99. This place has been special for us.
All-time moments here, B.A. Kobe's 81-point game comes to mind. LeBron setting the all-time NBA scoring record. All those classic Shaq, Kobe playoff games. A few titles sprinkled in there as well. Special indeed.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Jackson on the wing. Smart outside. 4-3. Jackson can't get it to go. The Lakers have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Pass to Hayes.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Prince. Over Clark. Nice start for him. Taking his first shot.
Well, I really like how Taurean Prince plays within himself. He'll take whatever the defense gives him.
Smart passes to Jackson. From behind the... Stevens' shot is off. The Lakers in the lead. Dinwiddie with it. Jackson in his pocket. Left side, Russell. Free throw line jumper. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Rose outside. Pass to Clark. Some solid defense from Hayes. Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end. Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it. Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better. So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going. And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that. If you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here we go, one-on-one. The three from Prince. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Christian Wood is checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for James. Reddish is checked in for Dinwiddie. And Vincent is subbed in for Russell. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Williams is checked in for Stevens. Out of bounds, it'll be Lakers ball.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Kennard's checked in. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Outside Reddish. Three-pointer. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here's Kennard. Kicks it out to Jackson. Stolen by Vanderbilt. And so it's D'Angelo Russell making things happen for Los Angeles. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Vanderbilt at power forward with Davis in the middle. Gabe Vincent out there with Cam Reddish. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward position. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a youthful exuberance in the Grizzlies locker room that some say more resembles a college team. Jaren Jackson Jr. said, quote, everybody listens to the same music, does the same things, watches the same stuff. We all vibe together and we like hanging around each other, and it translates. Brian?
Oh, you like that connection. Allie, thank you. Well, the value of Jared Vanderbilt as a strong wing defender is pretty undeniable, Clark.
You cannot win consistently without players like Jared Vanderbilt. I mean, you need a shutdown defender that has versatility. And it's a skill that he takes a lot of pride in. He's worked at. He brings a lot to the table at that end of the floor.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night, a hand in your face on every jump.
The Lakers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Oh! Boom! He jams it straight down.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Outside for Davis. Tip, stolen by Kennard. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Outside Bane. And another miss by Memphis.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
And foul called on Cameron. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Stevens is checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Kennard.
All right, fans, let's give a big round of applause.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Jackson, pass to Stevens. Outside for Morant. Three-pointer, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Right wing. Hachimura, pass to Davis. Now here's Hayes. He's covered closely. Just 5 on the clock. Hachimura left side. Dinwiddie outside. Shoots it from the high post. And off the left side of the rim and swirls in for him. Dinwiddie's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
And it's Morant missing. Now Los Angeles with it. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Reeves, the pass to Hayes. Stolen by Bane. Morant with it. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. There's the 3. And it's Morant. Morant, so quick. And Grant, some players feel like certain officials.
Yeah, you know what? Masaya ko.
Have it out for him. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So if you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge.
Dinwiddie passes to Davis. Down low. In the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Reeves. Back to Dinwiddie. The three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Morant. Takes a three. Rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 8 now. Here's Reeves. Williams defending. Now Hachimura. And here's Hayes. Stolen by Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And here's Morant. 9 points in the game. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half-court in time.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
There's 1:47 left in the second quarter. It's Smart on the wing. 6 to shoot. Stevens, the pass to Morant. Let's go with a three. Wood grabs the board.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Fires from deep. The Lakers with another miss. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 14. You know, since the Lakers moved to L.A. in 1960, they've had the most sustained success in the NBA.
Well, think about this, B.A. From West to Magic to Kobe to LeBron, they always have a superstar. And NBA players love living in L.A. And the city loves basketball.
And the technical free throw missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Williams is checked in for Stevens. And it's Derrick Rose in for Morant. Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. The Lakers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. It's stolen by Smart. Prince against Rose. Pass to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches a three. And Reeves pulls it down. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And stolen by Williams. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Puts up a deep three. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Rose. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Aldama's checked in for Jackson. Two-second difference between shot and game clock. Outside Reddish. To win the cold spell. Clark grabs the board. Aldama right side. Out to the right wing. The three is up. That shot is off. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They've had incredible success.
The Grizzlies, 14.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy. What a start for D'Angelo Russell. He had 9 points, 2 assists. And now with the second.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You got to like what we're seeing from D'Angelo Russell.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left to take. That first half will take a lot out of it.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Moran and Bane in the backcourt together. Jackson out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Williams in at the 3 slot. Davis. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis shooting just 21% from the floor. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, LeBron James last season moved into the top 4 all-time in assists and first all-time in points scored. Not only that, he is the only player in NBA history with over 30,000 points, 10,000 rebounds, and 10,000 assists. And he's still going. Folks, what we're witnessing is the legendary Brian.
That is the truth. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you for that. Here's Moran. Moran flashes his vertical there.
They're tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Moran starts going on, look out.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. And the deficit down inside single digits. Morant's got 17.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, that's a harbinger of things to come. He's looking at having a very big second half.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Russell has the open look. And it's Bane with the rebound.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Here's Morant. Aldama, the pass to Morant. Kicks it out to Bane. Shot clock at 3. Offensive rebound. Morant pass to Aldama. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Lakers making a switch here. Vincent's checked in. Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis. Here's Reeves. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Aldama outside. Pass to Jackson. Oh, got a piece of it. Bane with it. Hachimura covering. Kicks it out to Kennard. And again, Memphis no good. And Davis has got the ball here for Los Angeles. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul of the game. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. And Memphis also making a switch. Morant's checked in. Here's Vincent. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And that's a low percentage shot. And I'm sure he knows it.
Oh! Morant!
Wow! They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Vincent can't hit. Memphis trailing here. Pass to Morant. Ja slices through. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The execution has been better lately. And do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They made a nice push to keep it close.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Hey, you know what, guys? If nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. Dinwiddie comes in for Reeves. Williams against Hachimura. Pass to Vincent. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Morant. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And then Morant with the jam!
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Hachimura, right side.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
At the line for the Lakers,
Both good from the line that time. For Memphis, they've gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. And stolen by Vanderbilt.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Hachimura, pass to Dinwiddie. Hayes finds Dinwiddie. Another shot. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense, Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Count it.
Showing off the dribble moves, able to create for himself. I love it.
The Lakers in the lead. And Morant over to help. Pass to Hayes. And stolen by Williams. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
And good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark is checked in for Aldama. Wilkes comes in for Williams. And Smart subbed in for Bain. Well, Memphis shooting just 38% for this game so far. Outside Morant. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
They get the rebound. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Morant. Morant with the close range bucket.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Knocked loose. Out to the right wing. Pass to Vincent. The 3 ball. Sinks the tray. Vincent's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
And finished off by Hayes.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game-changing, momentum shifting, especially in the close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Smart outside. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Angelo Russell.
Russell against Jackson. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Ball. Now into the lineup for your winner, Anthony Davis.
Here's Morant. He has 29 now. Here's Russell. Again, the Lakers score.
And you know, once Russell catches fire now, let him eat. I mean, he's got the ability to take.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Pass to Smart. Will it go? The shot misses. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. D'Lo and Reeves are the backcourt duo. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. And it's Reddish in at the 3. That's the Laker 5. And the ball out of play. Lakers will have it.
You just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempts at moving the ball.
So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. Aldama comes in for Jackson. Williams is checked in for Smart. And it's Morant in for Rose. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Oh, the vertical of Morant is simply incredible. I mean, he's fantastic at using it to his advantage on the inside.
And stolen by Bane. It's a one-on-one situation. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And when they need it most, they show us some clutch play on both ends of the floor.
On the wing, Reeves. Back to James. Over Bane. And too long on the shot. Memphis shooting 40% from the field in this one. Morant with it. Russell covering. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
What determination from Morant in the paint. Getting his shot off despite being fouled.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch pails with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
Hachimura's checked in for Reddish. Time called here. Los Angeles
is coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch the message that Darvin Ham was giving to his team. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there. Follow the game plan. We got this.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
That's his first personal.
And, you know, for a big man, Anthony Davis has always been above average at the free throw line.
And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Grizzlies. 4-point game. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack. This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Russell against Morant. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. To the paint. Kicks it out to Bane. 5 on the clock. Here's Aldama. James with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now. Russell against Bane. Russell pass to Reeves. Over Williams. The shot by Reeves, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Pass to Williams. Back to Morant. Williams on the wing. To the wing, right side. Three-pointer. And it's Morant missing. The Lakers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And the basket is good. And it's a 6-point Laker lead.
Knowing exactly where his guys are at all times. That's a nice dime from the King.
Russell against Morant.
And
there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Timeout call. Memphis.
It's time, everyone. Let's hear it for your Lakers hero.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. Lakers ball.
James against Jackson. To the inside. Russell. And it's rejected. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Outside Morant. Down low. That one falls.
It's clear Jackson Jr. embraces the spotlight. He's a solid scorer who makes important shots for this team.
And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Goes up on the wing. That one rolls around and rims out. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. It's good. And now an 8-point Laker lead.
Not to be denied, Hachimura has a great motor and competes with the best of them.
And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his third foul so far.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And, you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Morant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Anthony Davis.
It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
At the line for the Grizzlies.
And Morant drops them both.
Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
Russell, the pass to Reeves. To the middle. Davis, that's good. And the Lakers lead by 8.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
Just an unacceptable turnover. You have to know where you are on the court.
And they know that. I mean, maybe it's a mistake that'll sharpen their focus a little bit going forward.
Hachimura against Williams. Stolen by Jackson. Outside Morant. Davis for the rebound. Davis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Pass to Reeves. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that'll put him up by 9. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for Memphis. Here's Morant. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Morant's got 41.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
And stolen by Morant. Williams passes to Morant. Rebounded by the Lakers. 1 minute left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. On the wing, Davis. Here's Reeves. Aldama grabs the board. The Grizzlies have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. It doesn't go for him. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Deflects the pass. Payne, the pass to Jackson. Money!
Yeah, what composure from Jackson Jr. Not allowing the pressure of the moment to get to him.
And here's Morant outside. And Reeves pulls it down. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. 20 seconds left in the final quarter. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, D'Angelo Russell.
No surprise considering how hot he's been, shooting over 60% from the floor. That causes major damage for the opposition. That's why they continue to go to him.
Well, they are playoff bound with him rounding into form and playing some of his best basketball. They just got to continue to play together. We'll see if he's able to keep playing at this level. Second chance effort. Can't get it to fall. So we see the Lakers get the win here. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true. You have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
LeBron, you've accomplished so much in this league. How have you been able to sustain it for so long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, you're a sponge for knowledge, and you have a great work ethic, and it's been fun to watch. Thanks, LeBron.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. So long, everybody.
PS5 ba? Ganda ng PS5 na. Don't press, talaga mo press.